Cha eun-woo is said to be pronounced as Cha eun-woo. It is a Korean male name made up of 2 Hanja characters. The first character is Cha, which means father, and the second one is eun, which means graciousness. To get the right pronunciation of Cha eun-woo, one should start with the first character and pronounce it as Cha. Then, continue with the second character and pronounce it as eun. Finally, the last 2 syllables should be read as woo. It is interesting to note that many Koreans pronounce the name differently from the original. In some areas, it is pronounced as Cho eun-woo. This could be attributed to regional variations in pronunciation. In addition, some Koreans pronounce Cha eun-woo with the honorific ha. This honorific is used to address someone you feel a connection with, such as a close family member. However, it is important to remember that not everyone uses this honorific in their pronunciation. Cha eun-woo is an increasingly popular name, particularly among male celebrities. For instance, the South Korean actor of the same name is often referred to as such. Since his rise to fame, Cha eun-woo has become a household name in the country. The popularity of the name has resulted in many other names being created to give off the same effect. These include Cha eun-ho, Cha eun-sok and Cha eun-mi. The pronunciation of Cha eun-woo is occasionally linked to other languages. For instance, in Japanese it is pronounced as Sha eun-woo. Similarly, in German it is Tsa eun-woo. Ultimately, the pronunciation of Cha eun-woo depends on the person who is saying it. Ultimately, one must practice and experiment in order to get the right pronunciation. Since the meaning behind the name is special, it is important to ensure it is said correctly. Those who are interested in further exploring Cha eun-woo can try and look up its various meaning in different languages. For instance, in Japanese it is said to mean graceful moonlight. As such, there are many interpretations of the name. It appears that Cha eun-woo is quickly becoming a popular figure and name. As such, there is a great need to understand how to say it properly. With enough practice, anyone can get comfortable with the name and its pronunciation. While Cha eun-woo is usually said as 3 syllables, there are variations of the pronunciation. It is thought that some may say Cha eun-woo with the honorific ha added onto the end. There are many audio resources and clips available to help individuals perfect their pronunciation of the name. People can also consult with native Koreans to confirm their pronunciation is correct. This is certainly a great way to practice. It is thought that the name Cha eun-woo has become popular in recent years due to the rise of the South Korean actor of the same name. His rise in fame has made his name a household one throughout the country. It is important to note that some variations of Cha eun-woo exist. For instance, the name Cha eun-ho is another name that shares the same meaning. Similarly, Cha eun-sok and Cha eun-mi are other names with a similar pronunciation. In the end, the pronunciation of Cha eun-woo is a matter of personal opinion and preference. Those who are not familiar with the Korean language should take the time to practice and perfect the pronunciation. There are a number of resources available to help individuals learn the correct pronunciation. It is recommended to study audio clips and read up on sources about the name. With enough effort and dedication, one can learn to pronounce the name correctly. As the South Korean actor of the same name continues to rise to fame, more people will be interested in learning the pronunciation of Cha Eun-woo. This is why it is important to take the time to practice and understand the meaning of the name. Learning this pronunciation is not difficult. It simply requires the person to practice and experiment with various pronunciations. Since the meaning of the name is special, it is important to ensure the pronunciation is done correctly. It is essential to note that many people may pronounce the name differently from the original. In areas around South Korea, the name is pronounced as Cho Eun-woo rather than Cha Eun-woo. In addition, some people tend to add the honorific ha at the end of the name. This honorific is used to show respect to someone you feel a close connection with. Thanks to audio and visual resources, pronunciation of Cha Eun-woo can be practiced right away. Individuals can watch clips, listen to audio files, and consult with native Koreans until they feel confident with the pronunciation. Knowing how to pronounce Cha Eun-woo correctly is essential, as there are other names that share the same pronunciation. For instance, Cha Eun-ho, Cha Eun-sok and Cha Eun-mi are all names with a similar pronunciation. Many other languages also have similar pronunciations to Cha Eun-woo. For instance, the Japanese pronunciation is similar, Sha Eun-woo, while the German pronunciation is Tsa Eun-woo. In summary, Cha Eun-woo is a Korean male name made up of 200 characters. It is pronounced as Cha Eun-woo, although some may pronounce it as Cho Eun-woo or add the honorific ha at the end. It is recommended to practice and experiment with various pronunciations in order to get the correct one. Additionally, audio and visual clips can be used to perfect the pronunciation.